What's up, everybody? Welcome. First of all, thank you, Maison Cafe, for letting us use your facility to have this interview. I'm right now with my friend Ivo. Everybody welcome Ivo. He's an amazing guy. And do you remember the first time we met?
I don't know where it was.
We met at a, what is it called? Best Buddies meeting.
Media. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Campus, yeah.
Yes. Best Buddies is a organization that they're trying to start here in Croatia, and it's for special needs kids, for children who have special needs. And you were there.
Yeah.
And you came up to me, and you were like, do you remember?
Yeah, I knew you from TikTok.
From TikTok. That's right. And I was like, oh, cool. So we exchanged numbers, and we've been trying to sit down and have coffee
for a long time.
For the longest time, like years, almost. It feels like
almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. And but then we eventually connected, and then I said, we just started talking, and then you invited me to go to
youth gathering.
Youth gathering.
Yeah.
What's the official name of this youth gathering?
Official name in Croatian is Biskupijski susret mladih, or I don't know in English. Perhaps the good translation would be youth. Diocesan gathering or meeting.
Oh, nice. And is that only for a specific region, or is it for all kids in Dubrovnik?
It's for a specific region here, but for diocese of Dubrovnik, from Konavle to Peninsula Pelješac on. The whole region of the Dubrovnik diocese.
Yeah, because I also met one of your other colleagues there. What was his name? He lives in the island.
In Korčula, he lives in Bela Luka.
Yes. He invited me to go visit him and go stay at his house, and I've been meaning to take up on that offer. Yeah,
he needs to wait another 1 year. For this stuff.
For real, right? I just need to reach out to him, and then eventually we got to sit down and do it. But yeah, man, it was such an awesome gathering. There were so many youth there.
Yeah.
So many youth, about 200. Maybe more?
Yeah, it was between 150 and 200 youth from our diocese.
Yeah.
Between 15 and 25.
And you guys had amazing pasta.
Yeah.
I love the pasta. The pasta was amazing. I literally had to go up and shake the hand of the cook because it was good.
The cook was one priest of us, yeah.
Oh, nice. He's perfected it.
Yeah.
What was the location that you guys had it in Konavle? Because it's so nice.
Yeah, it's monastery in Pridvorje. St. Blaise Monastery in Pridvorje.
Yeah. And is it a location that anybody can go and visit, or is it just?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There is also a museum, and anybody that wants to come there can visit it. And Franciscans are normally there, but it's a good place to have such big gatherings here in diocese.
Yeah, man. We had such a great time. There's little turtles everywhere, like baby turtles. Everywhere. It was amazing.
There's untouched nature for sure.
Yeah. We got to see the service, and although we were there at the service, sadly we didn't understand it because our Croatian. Yeah, we're still getting there. So tell me, Ivo, what brought you to this place where you're at as a priest, as a man of God?
Do you think about calling of priest, or why I'm living here?
You're calling as a priest.
As priest,
Yeah.
Well, I went to seminary as a 14-year-old boy, as a child, mainly because I have two uncles who are also priests.
Okay.
And we were sitting at a lunch with my uncle, one of them, and he asked me before going to high school if I would like to go to seminary. And there was some kind of pressure, I need to say, because
pressure or
some kind of pressure. I don't know if it's from family or from uncle, but as I remember it now, I had it a little bit. Should I go, or should I know? Should I go to somewhere in Dubrovnik? Because the high school where I went was in Split, far away from my home.
Okay.
It's from Pelješac Peninsula.
Oh, so that's hard, leaving family.
For first time after elementary school, and then going to high school in Split.
So wait, you had to leave your family at what age?
14.
14.
Yeah, it's really early. Yeah.
So that's a big jump. That's a huge responsibility.
Yeah. But I wasn't living alone, and I started the formation in high school for priests.
Okay.
We had to go to as a candidate for a priesthood. We had to go to. It's called Classical Gymnasium, Don Frane Bulic in Split, and there I lived for 4 years. And also afterwards, after high school, I was in faculty of theology in Split, and there I was also for a couple of years, and then went to Rome for 3 years. So I had a long period to think about it.
Just
10
moving
years,
around.
yeah, moving
So
around.
even as you're going through this process of learning and studying, being educated, you
Yeah.
still have a choice.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Like you're not like, okay, well, we paid for your education, so yeah, at least you have to serve this. No. It was like,
No, there is always a choice.
yeah,
And that's good. Nowadays, I hear sometimes that young men who think about priesthood think that if they come to seminary, they must become priests. You know, you don't have to. If you see that it's not for you, you can go and you can find yourself a new path. And I had a long time to think about it, because 10 years of formation is really a long time. And I thought about it for a very long time. If it's my calling, as you said it, or
was it pressure?
Was it pressure? Was it something that my uncle wants to be, that I want to be? And I saw for real that it is really the way of living that's normal to me, or how to say it. If
It came natural.
Came natural for me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I could see it if my uncle or my family didn't ask me about it, but now I see it after long years. First, in a practical way, now I see that I can really good, or almost saying in the best way, use my talents, my time, my energy for community where I'm living, where I'm serving as a priest.
Yeah.
In the best way.
Right.
On the other hand, if I had family, I don't know how would I manage this calling to serve the whole community and also the small community, my family.
Oh man, that's awesome. Like, so you felt like you could really, like you really blossomed to the purpose that God gave you in your life when you said, okay, you know, after many years of studying and going to Rome and going to all these places, you're like, I think this is my purpose.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, as you know, I'm a pastor as well, and it's interesting because at around 14, 13, I had an encounter with God as well. But it's funny because, you know, they gave me opportunities to speak and to preach. And I just remember somebody telling me, wow, you speak really good. You should be a preacher. And I said, in my mind, I didn't say to them, is that a good reason to be a preacher? Just because you can speak well? And I knew at that age, like, that wasn't a good reason to be a preacher. Just because you had to find purpose in it, right? Yeah. And so little by little, I kind of fell into it, and then it just came naturally, like you as well. What would you say at this point in your life as a priest is your favorite part? Like, what makes you just motivated, sing in the morning, just get up and get excited?
Yeah. Well, in these 2 years, I had many encounters with people. I can say also that I had a couple of crises with interaction with people, because I have come from the ideal world of book.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because you thought it was going to be this way, and
as written in books.
Right.
But it's completely different.
No.
It's not opposite, but some things are different, and it's a shock for me that we are not living in an ideal world.
Right.
On the other hand,
it's not a movie.
It's not a movie.
Yeah.
It's not a movie with a happy ending always.
Yeah.
But what's gave me motivation in this couple of years, I'm priest from 2022, is working with youth people.
That's your passion right there.
Passion for now, because I see in them that they have in certain age or until certain age pure hearts. They, if you give them your life, they will give it to you.
Yeah.
And they don't think about it for a second. If you lie to them, if you try to manipulate them, when they figure it out, they'll go away.
Yeah.
And they don't want to have it, they want to talk about it with you, just they go away. But they give a heart when somebody gives them the heart.
That's right. When Jesus says, be like little children.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason, because there's something about a child that can forgive so quickly, or that can find the joy in the smallest or littlest things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As we get older, we become like desensitized. It's like, you know, we see things over and over again, and we get bored very quickly.
And we calculate more.
And we calculate more.
Yeah.
A child can be thrown up in the air millions of times, and every time it's the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yes, I totally agree. It was funny because I was recently asked if I wanted to go back home and become a youth pastor at a church, and I remember looking at I was like, I'm 42 years old. I don't think I'm qualified to be a youth pastor, but hey, I took the compliment though. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, thank you though. I appreciate it. As far as your life goes and the direction it's moving in, what's next? What's to hope for? What are you excited about the future?
There's coming new thing in my future, in close future, that I'm becoming a parish priest in communities Smokvica on island Korčula, and that's completely new thing for me, and I really have hopes, I have motivation to bring the joy I had here over there.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And that's what you're hoping to do there.
Yeah. Just to bring joy.
That's awesome. And so that's going to be happening in the near future?
In August. After the 19th of August, I'm moving there.
Oh, man.
And I stay there, I don't know for how long.
So we gotta get some more interviews in before August, man.
For sure, yeah.
I was thinking we should do a religious joke sketch between you and I. Just saying religious jokes to each other.
We have month and a half.
Let's do it. Yeah. No, man, I really appreciate you coming out and speaking with me. And if you guys have any questions for us, for those who don't know, I'm a pastor, and obviously he's a priest. And if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask us, please ask away. If you guys want us to go ahead and do this again, we would love to do this again. Let us know in the comments, guys. And again, thank you, Maison Cafe, for letting us come here and have this interview together here at Maison Cafe.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, man. Cool.